Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Wake Up Wednesday. We are back. Yes, please do bear with me. As you can see, we are in a different kind of vibe. It's still the same location, just positioned in a different way. But please bear with me, guys. There is a lot happening in my life right now. A lot of back and forth, a lot of up and down. There's just a lot going on, okay? And anyone that knows will know that a couple of weeks ago, I think it's only been a week now, my car was stolen. So there's just been a lot happening. So please bear with me as I get myself together. But your girl is back with another Wake Up Wednesday. And today I'm gonna go straight in. So grab a drink, pause the video, grab a drink, grab something, because you need to brace yourself, and make sure you're taking a seat because you need to brace yourself. So as you can see from this video, I think it is pretty much self-explanatory. Don't just say, do. I think we all have heard the news by now of the passing of someone who is quite genuinely a real life superhero. Chadwick Boseman or Boseman, I don't know, however people call him, but I call him Boseman. Passed away, age 43, colon cancer, suffered it for 4 years, and yet in that time, still managed to do Black Panther, still managed to do 13 Bridges, still managed to do about 12 or 13 different movies that I can't even name and list right now. Even in the midst of his deepest, darkest, most probably horrifying and terrifying moment, he still made things happen. I am so sorry, but none of us, not one person, has an excuse as to what we cannot do. This man was quite literally going through one of the most difficult things anyone can go through as a human being. And yet he stood with strength, with integrity, with wisdom, with character, with passion, with power. And he did what he needed to do. I truly do believe that that man left this earth empty. If there's one thing that I always talk about, is that I want to leave this earth empty. I want to leave this earth knowing that I did what God called me to do. I want to leave this earth knowing that I made an impact, that I changed lives, that I did what I was called to do, what my purpose was on this earth. Because if anyone here thinks that their purpose is just about them, I am so sorry, but you need to go and give yourself a real self-check. You need to look at yourself. Your purpose is not just for you. Your purpose is for other people. Your purpose is to leave something on the ground that impacts and affects others as well. And this man did just that. He left such a legacy that I am so sure, and I said it in a recent video that I did. So anyone that's been on my pages will know that I've been recording these TikTok videos and posting them up. And in one of the TikTok videos, I basically spoke about how this man left behind a legacy. He decided that he was going to leave something behind that my children's children will probably know about. Black Panther was a monumental moment in history. Why? Because it reflected representation. It reflected and counteracted all of the stereotypes and the things that people have said about black people or black movies. Whether it be that black movies won't sell and do not sell abroad, whatever those stereotypes were, Black Panther kicked it out of the entire park, and Chadwick Boseman was a huge part to play to that. Now, of course, don't get it twisted. I know people will be like, yeah, but it wasn't just him, because there's always some people. There's always one, right? It wasn't just him. It was the directors, the producers, the writers. All of them contributed, but Chadwick Boseman played the lead protagonist. He was Black Panther, and he took on that role and he executed it in a way that I truly believe that no one else on this planet can. Now, I say all of this to say, listen, don't just think about it. There is not enough time for you to just sit there and be pondering, oh yeah, I should do this, I should do that. No, that's called procrastination. You have been procrastinating for such a long time that you now have made an excuse. You've now turned procrastination into, no, this is just my strategy time. No, this is just my planning time. No, this is just the time that I'm using to make sure that I am walking in my purpose. When really, all you are doing is making excuses as to why you're not moving on to the next thing. Stop procrastinating, stop planning for 100 years, and actually start doing. There is no time. There isn't. And I know that people will say, oh, but you know, there is time. We shouldn't rush anybody. I'm so sorry, but there should be a sense of urgency behind what it is that you are doing. Chadwick Boseman, 43 years of age. That is young. 43. To some people who might be 18 right now, to some people who might be 25. You might be thinking to yourself, oh, 43, that's a long time. Who said you're even going to make it to tomorrow? Is that promised? Is tomorrow promised? No. Is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. But guess what is? Right here, right now. So while you are here watching me, what are you going to do? Because we don't have time to just think about it. It's time for us to act, and it's time for us to do. Because this world needs whatever it is that you have. This world needs for you to unleash and manifest the things that you've been hiding inside of you for so long. This world needs for you to leave that footprint in order for other people, other children, other generations to be impacted and feel what it is that you have to offer. This world needs you. And it's very simple. If it didn't need you, you wouldn't be here. It's no accident. No matter what, you've heard, it's no accident that you ended up here. There isn't. God doesn't make accidents, and he certainly didn't start doing it by making you. So there is a choice that you are going to make once you finish watching this video, and I'm going to round it off with this. There is a decision that you have to make in this moment. Either I decide to just switch off and keep doing what I have been doing, which is not leading me anywhere. It's not making me feel fulfilled. It's not making me feel any happier. All I do is spend time either watching Netflix, Amazon Prime, or wasting time by procrastinating. You disguise, procrastination as, I'm just planning. I'm just strategizing. I'm just making sure that I'm laying the right foundation. No, you have just learned how to mask that. You have just learned how to basically take procrastination and mask it. There are two choices. Either you end up going back to that, or you finally start doing what you're supposed to be doing. You finally start taking those plans and those strategies, even those plans that some of you, I'm so sure there are some of you that planned things last year that you said you were going to do in 2020, but here you are. Not done one of those things. Or in fact, actually, you did one and then you pat yourself on the shoulder and you were like, great, that's it. I did one off of the 5 or 6 things that you were supposed to do. You got complacent. You got satisfied. You got content with the bare minimum, the absolute bare minimum. And you pat yourself on the shoulder, and every single time you think about those other goals, you just say, but I did that one thing. You were meant to do so much more than that one thing. So make a decision that after you finish watching this video, it's time for you to finally start taking those plans and to execute, to start doing, to start moving, to start connecting with new people to make those things happen, to start networking, to start raising the funds, doing whatever is necessary for you to move forward, because your time, your tomorrow is not promised. So guys, I really do hope that you enjoyed today's Wake Up Wednesday. I know I came straight for the jugular, but it's something that I was holding on to for quite a bit, just because that news about Chadwick Boseman definitely affected me. I know that it made me, I wouldn't say that it affected me to the degree that, oh my gosh, I was bawling, I was crying, but it just made me pause. It made me think for a second and just say, hey Nissy, you might not be here tomorrow. Are you happy with the legacy that you've left so far? Yes or no? Okay, if not, what can you do to ensure that whenever it is that God decides to call me back, whenever it is that my life decides to end, not that I want it to end anytime soon, nor will it, okay? In Jesus' name. But whenever it is, and do you know what? In fact, I can't even say that, because God may decide that, okay, your time is up. I want you to come back home to me tomorrow. I just pray that whenever that happens, I have done my part. So yeah, take that, think about it, and I'll see you guys again. Oh, before I say that, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe. Remember, we are on the road to 100K. Yes, we're on the road to 100K. Ben has basically said, if you haven't watched the other videos, please go check it out. Ben has basically said, or in fact, by the time you see the video, that video might not have even been released yet. But basically, Ben has said that if I hit 100K by the end of the year, he wants to throw me a big party where we'll be inviting you guys. We'll be choosing subscribers to come down and enjoy the party with us, and we'll be living our best life and enjoying ourselves. So we have to hit 100K this year. So please, please, please share as much as you can. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and make sure you get them to subscribe as well. That is the most important part. It takes 2.5 seconds, okay? But other than that, I'll be back again with another Wake Up Wednesday. Until then though, stay beautiful.